Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel Chemistry and Biology Concepts. HSTR 2022-23 class first about the chapter tissue. Detailed study we are going to learn in this concept about the plant tissue. So coming to the plant tissue, introduction to plant tissue, that is histology. It is the branch of biology which deals with the study of tissues. The word histology is used by chat. Histology means it is a branch of a biology which deals with the study of the all types of tissues. We call it as a histology. The word histology is first used by chat. Anatomy means the study of internal structure of various parts of a plant body. So this is about anatomy. Morphology means the study of external characteristics of an organism is called morphology. Tissue means it is defined as the group of cells which are similar in structure, origin and perform common function. Coming to the types of plant tissue. The plant tissues are broadly classified into two main types, meristematic tissue or undifferentiated tissue or embryonic tissue. Another one type is permanent tissue or differentiated tissue or matured tissue. So, plant tissues are classified into two types, that is meristematic tissue and the permanent tissue. So, coming to the next very important, that is meristematic tissue. Meristematic tissue or undifferentiated tissue or embryonic tissue. The term meristems, which means divisible, the cell which have a capacity of dividing itself, these kind of characteristics we can see in the meristematic tissue. Hence the name they have given meristems, that is divisible. The word meristematic tissue is given by Nageli in 1858. In the 1858, Nageli was given the meristematic tissue word. Understanding? So, it is defined as a young undifferentiated cells and have a capacity of cell division and produce new cells. Coming to the general characteristics of a meristematic tissue. So, the cells are equal in size, isodiametric in shape, but they may be polygonal or fusiform shape. The shape of the cell will be either it may be a isodiametric or it may be a polygonal or fusiform in shape. They are also found in the tip of a root and shoot. In the tip of a root and shoot system, we are going to identify these kind of meristematic tissues. The cells are embryonic in origin and hence the name call it as a embryonic tissue. So, meristematic tissues are also called as embryonic tissue because it originates from the embryonic cell. So, these cells are compactly arranged. That means compactly arrangement means where there is no in between the cells there is no intercellular space. The space in between the cells will not be there, and cells are interconnected by from one cell to another cell there is a connection. This connection we call it as a plasmodesmata. So, this is about the meristematic tissue or undifferentiated tissue or embryonic tissue. So, coming to the types of meristematic tissue. So, depending on the origin, meristematic tissues are classified into three types. Depending on the origin where these meristematic tissue will be present, depending on that origin, these meristematic tissues are classified into three types: apical meristem, intercalary meristem and lateral meristem. Apical meristem means the name itself suggesting that it is present at the growing tip of a stem and root and also increase the length of the plant. The intercalary meristem, another one type is intercalary meristem. It is present at the base of the leaves or internodal region of the twig. That means in between the stem there is a small gap. In between those gap you are going to get internodal region. Nodal region where the leaf and fruit parts will going to be arises. So, this is the internodal region. You can observe in the picture also. Intercalary meristem there they have mentioned. So, intercalary meristem present at the base of the leaves. So, this helps in the elongation of the plant. Coming to the another one important type is lateral meristem. These lateral meristems are present in the stem part of the plant and increases the girth of the plant. Girth nothing but the thickness of the plant will going to be increased with the help of a lateral meristem. So, coming to the next another one type, depending on the origin and development, the meristems are classified into three main types, that is promeristem or primordial meristem, primary meristem and secondary meristem. Promeristem or primordial meristem means it has a group of young meristematic cells which are found in the small areas at the tip of a shoot and root. They have thin cell wall, prominent dense cytoplasm. The cell division is reduced and primary meristematic tissue will going to be arise from this primordial meristem. So coming to primary meristem, it is derived from promeristems, nothing but primordial meristem, and these cells undergoes rapid cell division. When compared to primordial meristem, primary meristems divides rapidly. Coming to the third type, that is secondary meristem. They develop from non-meristematic tissue called the permanent tissue. They loses the ability of cell division by the process called dedifferentiation. The meristems developed by differentiation of permanent tissue are called as secondary meristem. Coming to the another one type of meristematic tissue, depending on the function how they perform, these meristematic tissue again classified into three main types. First one type is protoderm, second procambium, third ground meristem. Protoderm, it is the outermost region of the meristem differentiated into epidermal tissue. So protoderm then after get differentiated and then produces a epidermal tissue of the plant. Next procambium, it develops into a primary and vascular tissues. Primary vascular tissues are arises from the procambium. These we call it as xylem and the phloem, and another one is cambium. So coming to the ground meristem. Ground meristem means it is the middle region which gives rise to fundamental tissues like hypodermis, cortex, endodermis, pericycle and the pith. So this is about the types of meristematic tissue. So here in this class we have discussed about the types of plant tissue, in that meristematic tissue and the permanent tissue. Meristematic tissues are again classified depending on the origin, depending on the development, depending on the functions. Depending on the origin, it is classified into three types: apical meristem, intercalary meristem and the lateral meristem. Depending on the development, primordial meristem, primary meristem and secondary meristem, and again depending on the function they have classified into protoderm, procambium and the ground meristem. So this is all about the types of meristematic tissue. In the next class we will discuss about the permanent tissue. So I hope you guys understood this concept very well. If you have liked the video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.